We are now projecting a $226 million budget gap due to lost revenue. From the start of this, we took several steps to cushion the impact of our budget, including reduced hiring, requiring departments to find 7.5% in reduction proposals, and other agency savings and reductions. Because of these early steps, as well as our work to maintain healthy reserves over the past 9 years, thankfully, Fitch Rating Agency recently reaffirmed Denver's AAA rating, bond rating, which is very important as we address and approach these challenging times. They also said we were one of the cities well positioned for economic recovery because of this work. But let me be clear. We are going to have to make significant cuts in spending to close this budget gap here in 2020 and as we look toward 2021 budget year. It will mean reprioritizing how our public investments will be able to move, to move forward. And unfortunately, it will mean we will have to reinstitute furlough days for our city employees, the first since 2011. For this year, we will have 8 mandatory furlough days, 5 of which will coincide with national holidays, and the remaining 3 being flex days that city employees will have to take by the end of the year. And I want everyone to know that we have worked to exhaust every other tool we had before taking this step. Now, I was on City Council when then Mayor John Hickenlooper had to make this very difficult decision back during the Great Recession. I know how tough this was for our employees. I will be taking the furlough days as well, and so will those in my administration. I want to thank Council President Jolyn Clark for being here today, and I want to thank those 12 City Council members who have already committed to take the furlough days and to join city employees in this challenge. Now, I want to say loud and clear to our leaders in Washington, this is why our cities and states need relief in this next stimulus package. Cities account for 91% of this country's GDP. We are the economy. The House is voting on a new relief package on Friday. We need the Senate to follow their lead and not drag their feet on this bill. We need our entire delegation to be in lockstep to help the state of Colorado and our cities to begin the process of this very important recovery. I did speak with Senator Gardner this morning. We had a very candid and positive conversation. I want to remind everyone that Senator Gardner wrote a letter in partnership with Senator Bennett and Governor Polis and that was sent to the White House encouraging a national stimulus bill to support our states and our cities in recovery. And so we accentuated that commitment, reconfirmed that commitment, and the commitment to work together to make sure this happens. The reality is this: if cities can't recover, there will be no national recovery. These are extraordinary times, but I have confidence that we'll pull together to get through these times. Now, I'm going to turn